Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the SMO Community Darker Side Open. We have another race from Division C here. This is a qualification match for this week. Karateman versus TwelveSeven versus Gevin64 versus Kasual. The two top finishing runners in this race will qualify for the bracket of Division C. The two that do not qualify in this race will move down to the next qualification match, I believe. We do OER starting. I'm joined on comms for this race by Lapis in the booth today.
Hello.
We are going to see the runners moving into Cap 1 here to begin the run. Yeah, whoever doesn't qualify this week will move to the qualification match next week. And then if they don't make it then, they will move to the last chance match at the end of the initial stage. And Gevin immediately starting off strong, dying in Cap.
Oh no.
Taking the bridge death. We'll start back up, losing some time there. Gonna put him at a disadvantage compared to the others, just at the start here. Worth noting that Gevin is the only runner in this race playing on Switch 1, which means Gevin will have a load adjustment at the end of the run of about 2 minutes and 45 seconds, taken off his final time, to make him equivalent with the Switch 2 runners who have better loads. Who's live versus pre-recorded? I will check, I believe... Yeah, Casual is pre-recorded, everyone else is running live. So we do have 3 runners in the live race right now. Exciting stuff. With Gevin exiting the tower, probably about 10 to 20 seconds behind everyone else in the race.
Gevin's the only one who went for left side and he got it.
That is true. W. So if we're gonna get some resyncing here on the cap exits from our restreamer, Mr. Katzen Gaming. We have all of our runners entering Cascade 1 here. Which is going to be basically the same thing we always see, which is going to be first moon, Madam Brood fight, and then the chest moon with the potential for the runners to go for chest clip. To save a bit of time. Gevin saying in the chat he was considering going for DSS, but not going to go for it after what happened in Cap. So all 4 of the runners I'm expecting will go for Dino Skip here, which is the standard strat. DSS saves, I think, about somewhere between 8 and 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's around that range.
Casual being the first to begin fighting Madam Brood. Karateman having some trouble with Dino Skip, which has allowed Gevin to catch up a bit. And has definitely Karateman at the back of those B3 that did not die. 12-7 and Kasual now concretely ahead of Karateman.
Casual's not going for a chest clip, he's just gonna get the boon normally and then jump up, no problem. Same for
Same with
12.
Guess just not confident in their chances of getting the clip. And not going to bother setting it up to potentially lose time. Gevin going for it though, and that looks okay. Oh. Didn't cap throw. It looks like he just didn't even try to. And that looks not good for Karateman. That's not working. No chest clips today. Unfortunate. They're all going to be moving on to Sand 1 now. Well, hopefully we don't see anyone get trapped on IP clip. Which is going to be the next major roadblock of the run. Fortunately, not particularly hard if you've practiced it and you know what you're doing. But there's no real alternative to it, so it's going to be... could potentially be a roadblock if anyone messes up.
Well, taking a look at the action guide, unfortunately, it is pretty precise timing on Switch 2. Oh no, Cappy did not hit the bird in time for 12. Oh, no, I thought he didn't. Never mind.
That would have been bad, fortunately it didn't happen. Gevin did a nice up throw into the bird there.
Oh, but Karateman did actually miss the bird.
Oh, that is unfortunate. A lot of runners do choose to get the bird in Sand 2 with a bit of a difficult bird cycle, but I doubt Karateman is going to do that. Yeah, he's instead going for high on a bird, but didn't go very well. He hit the bird, but he didn't manage to stay in the air long enough. He's going to have to jump up again. Just going to lose some time. It is a good backup, but I don't think that jump's going to work for Gevin because of the platform. Oh, it does. How? Okay.
Casual must have clipped back in when getting the flowing sands food because I saw him take the pipe.
Yeah. Seems like that went a lot better for Gevin, who got platform clipped, managing to avoid both bills, and did not clip back in. You got Kasual coming up on IP clip. And TwelveSeven also coming up on IP clip, actually ahead of Kaz now. TwelveSeven now in the lead. And got IP clip pretty quickly, so it's going to be very good for him. Kasual needs to get this. There we go. Kaz entering the pyramid. Probably about 15 seconds behind 12. Hopefully Gevin not going to struggle too much here. There we go. Gevin's also through. Seems like everyone's taking like 2 or 3 tries to get through, which is not bad at all for IP clip. For Karateman coming up on the clip now as well. Taking a bonk. Taking a few bonks actually. He's having a bit of trouble here. Not ideal. Oh. Karateman, come on. You gotta get through. There we go. He managed to get the roll cancel out and it let him through. Took him noticeably longer than all of the other runners so far though. Which is not ideal. We have 12-7 making it out of the pyramid. About 10:02. One timer. Kasual following behind a 10:18.
Oh, Gevin taking a death at the end of the pyramid.
Not ideal at all. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna put him back in the 2D section. Gonna have to repeat this starting movement here. Head back over to where he left off. Fortunately, he already got the chest moon, so he's gonna be able to pretty quickly leave the pyramid. But that's gonna put him about 50 seconds behind 12-7, who's in first place. Well, Karateman is going to be coming out the pyramid as well very soon. And about 10 seconds behind Gevin.
Twelve and Casual are now both fighting Harriet. They're going to be entering Night Sand.
Yep. Moving into Night Sand here. Since all these runners are following the beginner intermediate route, which does... we're not going to see probably much going on in Night Sand. It's going to be slots, and then just a wire ride up to the highest tower story moon, followed by heading down to the hole in the desert, where they'll get a few more moons and complete Kingdom Peace. Twelve and Kaz currently in slots. Both of them bought the Jaxi, which they're going to need, not in this kingdom, but they're going to need it later in Sand 2. Or not in this split, even.
Looks like everyone's
checkpoint on top.
Gotten into Night Sand now.
Yeah, we are beginning to see an order establishing itself of where everyone's kind of positioned right now. Karateman had a really rough time in that first stage of Sand 1, so he's been overtaken by Gevin despite the cap death. Obviously the missed dino skip earlier in Cascade didn't help either. We have Kaz and 12 entering the hole in the desert about 12 seconds apart, if I were to make a rough estimate. Karateman taking it pretty slow with slots, taking no risk there. I don't know if he just messed up his setup or I don't know what. Got Gevin coming into the hole in the desert. And Karateman will be shortly as well.
Gevin's going to where the purple coins are.
Interesting. Kind of a strange way to start off the underground segment. I suppose if it works for Gevin, no reason to really fault it. Gevin going to get this bullet bill on the right side of the that weird thing floating there that kind of explodes when you hit it. Which is
12 and
a bit harder to line
Casual
up, but it's faster.
were perfectly synced up on the cutscene skip at the start of the fight.
Yeah, it's already very close between Kasual and 12-7. And kind of the same between Karateman and Gevin, but a lot less so. There is a decent gap between Gevin and Kasual though. Yeah, Kaz timer ahead, so 12 is definitely ahead by a couple seconds if they were synced up on the cutscene. Even now we're seeing them pretty much synced up in this fight. But that just means 12-7 is about 3 to 4 seconds ahead of Kaz. Well, now it's actually probably close to about 2 seconds. So it's already been very close. Although we are still quite early in the run. It's possible things separate out a bit more as we get deeper into it.
Oh, darkness have a Bowser. Muda, can I bring that?
Hey, you are doing
We have neither Kaz nor 12 forgetting to talk to the tourist. They're both going to be leaving the kingdom now. Gevin finishing up the Knuckle Tech fight, getting this multi-moon, which is going to take him to Peace Sand. And Karateman has just finished the fight as well. Hopefully none of them forget to go to Wooded first. Kaz picking Wooded. 12 picking Wooded.
Casuals and 12 sand exits both read 17:08 on their timers, so they really are at about the same spot exactly.
Wow. Casuals won back a bit of time then over the course of Sand 1. I suppose it's to be expected. Based on their movement, Casual is a bit faster in that department.
Ooh, Casual had some any percent brain at the start of Wooded, forgot to go to Deep Woods immediately, but realized.
Yeah, and still hit the right zone. But 12-7's did not forget and also had a much faster movement getting over there because he didn't have to scramble from the any percent spot. So 12 now taking the lead because of Casual's mess up, but not to the extent that Kaz isn't going to be able to work to take it back. Which means 12 still has the edge for now. 12 starting the timer moon, Casual starting it about 7 seconds behind. Has the gameplay be paused to make up the difference? I think the restreamer tried that earlier and it was a bit more... It was a bit annoying. Couldn't really figure it out. So... It might be out of the question, at least for now. Got Karateman heading into Deep Woods. Gevin is already there, getting the time moment. Did pause Gevin to time with 12. Things might be a bit different with Kaz being a pre-record, I'm not sure. I'm not personally a restreamer, so I don't know much about how the process works.
Twelve and Casual are now both out of Deep Woods, while Gevin and Karateman are still in the middle of it.
Karateman actually quite a ways behind Gevin now. only just capturing the dino while Gevin is finished with the dino completely and is now heading up to the surface again.
Casual's going for gate skip, at least it looked like he might have been, but he fell back down.
Unfortunate.
Oh, Casual again, almost going into the red maze any percent brain, but realizing early enough.
Yeah, Kaz needs to get this any percent brain out of his head. It's already hurting him. It would not be ideal for that to continue. Of Kaz and 12 both going for... I didn't see if 12 went for FRS, I know Kaz did. 12 getting
I
crumbling
don't
down, yeah.
think 12 does FRS.
Okay, it doesn't look like he did because I can see the flower road there. See if Gevin wants to go for FRS. I can imagine there's a decent chance he will. Yeah, going for the roll cancel, triple FRS. And 12 coming out of the tower, ready to fight Spewart. Just going to end off Wooded 1. In Wooded 1, you're going to see the runners fighting Spewart to initiate the first stage of Piecing the Kingdom. But because the rest of the Peace story takes place at the very top of the kingdom, they're going to do that in Wooded 2 when they come out in that area from the paving, which they will end up in post game. That's going to speed up the process of piecing the kingdom a bit. But does mean you're not going to see them get Wooded World Peace during main game. Karateman also going for FRS, but having a bit of trouble. Now giving up and doing the vault backup. Is the speed run fast? Nah.
I think 12 is saying he got a gold there, which is nice.
Oh, very nice. W127, GG's on the gold. We got Kaz exiting Wooded 1 as well, only a few seconds behind 12, they're going to be heading into Lake. Gevin is also catching up a bit. Also going to be leaving Wooded, he's just moon dumped there. Making up for that, the time losses earlier in the run. Starting to put a bit more pressure on 12 and Kaz. Well, Karateman just finishing up the Spewart fight. And now it's going to be lagging behind quite a bit.
Just Casual is pre-recorded.
Now 12 and Kaz both entering Rango. No one going for the late clip route, which is kind of expected and pretty understandable.
Late clip route only saves about 8 seconds, and that's if you nail both the zipper dram and the boom clip to get out of bounds first try.
Fair. We're Gevin messing up a bit on Rango there. Taking a hit. Gonna be backing it up quite nicely, but losing some time. Might give Karateman a chance to close that gap a little bit. But given the time losses in Wooded, he's still gonna be struggling to play catch up here. Now Kaz is ahead RTA, but the timer is off a bit. So in reality, about 3 seconds behind 12 it looks like.
Let's see, Kaz got 27.12 and 12 got 27.09.
So about 3 seconds, yeah. We have Karateman, the last player to defeat Rango. And Gevin finishing up Lake. No one so far forgotten to look at the hint art. Which would not be ideal, of course. That hint art will be needed later in Game 2. We have Kaz and 12 currently just fighting Bowser and Cloud 1. Both in Cloud. Gevin about to join them.
Oh, beauty, now play that.
12 and
Now we have-
Kaz are still very close entering Lost 1.
Yep. Whilst one is a split that could change things, can be rough sometimes.
Casual and 12 both taking intentional deaths to get back up to the top of the kingdom.
Yeah, that is something that you do in the route. As it's faster than trying to get back on the platform and warping up. Now we have Karateman at last reaching Lost 1.
There will be a second intentional death coming up in a minute. They'll fall into poison after the bridge moon and go get soaring before leaving.
But Death Warp is also used in some levels of any percent, but of course to get a different, it's of course used for a different effect as any percent doesn't get the checkpoint, so it's used to return to the Odyssey. I'll be back in 1 second.
Looks like Casual did make up some ground on 12 in that lost one, but 12 is still not that far behind.
Bravo, Karateman. Oh, the mother is ready. Oh, that yeah, good. Oh, well, he's up. Hey, now about it.
Oh, Casual's struggling a little bit to get on top of that awning, but nothing major. Oh, bonking though, trying to go to the girder sandwich moon. That could give 12 a chance to catch back up. Gevin is also joining them in Night Metro now, and Karateman's getting his last boon in Lost. Everyone so far is getting the swaying in the breeze boon, which is what you'd expect at this level, since no one is probably going for Giggler. Without Giggler, swaying is required to get the 20 required to leave Metro without going super out of the way. Two cycle wigglers from both Casual and 12. We'll see how it goes for Gevin shortly. And Karateman's just entering City Hall. Oh no, Gevin, not getting that last shot in time to recycling. That's going to allow 12 and Casual to break away a little more, and potentially for Karateman to close the gap a little bit.
Way to go, Karateman. Oh, how?
We'll see if Karateman can get this 2-cycle, make up some ground on Gevin.
Yeah.
Oh, but having to go back for a couple of hits, but still getting it no problem.
Okay. He also feel okay. Yay.
Karateman's now joining the others in Day Metro. 12 and Casual just have a couple more musicians before they head into sewers. And Gevin is just starting on musicians.
Can we go in camp? We from there on the magic camp? Yeah.
Right back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay.
The only
Kaz.
major thing that's happened while you were gone was Gevin recycled.
Oh, that's rough. Looks like Kaz is ahead of 12 now. I'm guessing that's just from movement. He's just
Yeah,
pulled
but
ahead.
most of it was in Lost, but I don't think 12 had a super bad Lost. Kaz just played cleaner overall.
Mm-hmm. Just had a good lost. That makes sense. Yeah, you can kind of see where the time loss from 3 cycles coming in for Gevin here. So he's fallen significantly behind the others, just getting his last musician now. Of course, still ahead of Karateman. By about the length of one musician. Three missed seeds in a row. Crazy.
That is indeed true. There have been some struggles on these seeds in Metro. Oh,
The seed next to the
Karateman
guitarist is
taking
annoying.
a fall.
Ooh, and that's rough. Having no trouble getting up the second time though. This can lose a bit more time. Got Gevin about to head into the main room of the sewers. Where he'll be able to get the story moon. Or I guess like the back room. Could count the main room as like the platforming area. Kaz not forgetting celebrating in the streets. As he and 12 head through the festival.
Ooh, Karateman luckily not falling all the way down into the poison there.
Yeah, that would have been pretty rough. With Gevin also in festival. Casual's already finished festival. I'm gonna be heading into Peace Metro where there's a few things he must do. Specifically, he has to get the tourist, but he's also gonna get Metro Dram. In combination with that, and the moon tied to that trick, because that's going to make the tourist progress to Cascade Kingdom, which is the most optimal place for it to be located as they start post game, as it's before all of the other tourist kingdoms in the painting chain, specifically before Luncheon Kingdom, which is where he goes next. So, talking to the tourist in Sand and Metro is setting up for him to be placed optimally in post-game. So we're not going to see any more of the tourist in main game. With Gevin about to get those last 2 moons as well. Kaz has already landed in Snow 1.
Kaz is remembering both the checkpoint and the hint art, which are important for later on in the run.
Both very essential. The hint art can be backed up by getting it in Snow 2 without much of a problem, but the checkpoint is needed in Snow 2 and will lose time if missed. Karateman will be the last one grabbing the Metrodram and Tourist. He's struggling a bit to set up Metrodram here though. I'm going to do that a few times before it actually works out. Gevin landing in snow. Looks like Kaz missed snow clip and is going to do this backup, the upstairs clip. Hopefully won't have too much trouble there. There we go. Successfully making his way to Bound Bowl. I don't know if 12 will go for... Looks like 12 is going for Snow Clip, but I don't think that worked. No. I'm gonna go for Screen Clip as the backup. Hopefully won't stall here for too long. Because that will give Gevin an opportunity to catch up. Gevin already getting a bit close, quite closer than 12 would like. Because he's going to be going up to Snow Clip very shortly. Yeah, Screen Clip's just not working for TwelveSeven right now. There we go. Alright, he's through, keeping that lead over Gevin. Karateman not forgetting the checkpoint, heading into Shivaria himself.
That moon clip looks good for Gevin. He
Nice
did get
Gevin.
it.
First person to get Snow Clip in this run so far. So going to save a decent bit of time over both Kaz and 12. Kind of start catching up again. First half of this race has been... There's had some setbacks for Gevin, but... showing the strong potential he has in this race as he's managed to keep the pace even despite that. Of course his opponents have had setbacks as well, but... Kevin's still keeping it quite close despite everything. If he's able to play... If he's able to continue playing really well, could be pretty rough for TwelveSeven and Kasual going forwards. And of course for Karateman as well, who's already been kind of pushed back into last place here.
Karateman did not get Snow Clip. He's going for upstairs to back it up.
Hopefully doesn't struggle too much there. There we go. Gevin dropping a 56 Bound Ball. Kaz going to be grabbing the bunny, which is the second moon in the peace segment of Snow. And then going to be heading over to Lacti Fishing, which can be another annoying one. With Karateman entering Bound Ball, just as Gevin exits the race course via the multi-moon. Just over a minute of difference between them there, probably about a minute 20.
No problems for Casual on snow fishing. Usually that one's
Very
a little
good.
bit nicer than Sand and Lake.
Yeah, that one seems to go quite well pretty often. TwelveSeven going for snow fishing now. Looks like that fish took a bit to bite. Only took a few tries though, that's honestly fine. And Gevin's about to start fishing as well. Now's the kind of time where we're going to want to start taking into account Gevin's load adjustments. Or at least keeping them in mind, I guess is a better way to put it. Because Gevin appears to be quite far behind, or like not that far behind, but he is absolutely behind 12-7. Well, I think that is the case. He's not as behind as it seems on the screen, as he's already had a lot of, there's already a lot of load time adjustment that needs to be done. Because he's on Switch 1. Hopefully Kaz not going to plant the seed in the wrong pot. I don't know if Kaz set a safety DSTA. I don't know if either of the other, I don't know if either Karateman or 12-7 did. I just know that Gevin did. Kaz, I believe, planted the seed in the correct pot. Now heading up to start collecting the story moons. Right, am I about to do snow fishing? I think that is the right pot for Gevin as well.
Yes, all three runners so far who have planted that seed were able to avoid the big pot successfully.
Which is good, as that would lose some time in Seaside 2. And for everyone but Gevin, it would require manual DSTA. Or the use of a gushing, both of which are slow. Or casual in the segment of the kingdom where you kind of keep the same gushing for a while, you kind of juggle it without ever losing it permanently. As it does save time to keep that gushing around right up until you get the last story moon, which is going to be the one on the Hot Spring Island.
Casual is just getting that moon as Mario, not using it to refill the Gushin's water.
Interesting. I guess he didn't need the refill, he's dropped into the water to get it. Which kind of works. But Gevin heading up towards Captain Toad. 12-7 and Karateman synced on their story moon grabs. These are not the same story moon. Now we have Kaz entering the fight with Mollusk. It can be an annoying one. This fight has definitely got its fair share of haters, and not a huge share of fans. It's the last thing standing between Kaz and Peace Inside, which he's going to knee later on. Gevin taking a hit there on Back Canyon Excavate. Not a huge deal though. We got Karateman beginning to juggle the Gushin. During the fight, Kaz gonna grab the Notes Moon that he set up earlier. As will the other runners when they get around to that. Unless of course they already grabbed it accidentally earlier on. Judging by Gevin's move count, I think he did. I think he already has the Notes move. We got Kaz getting not messing up on the third phase here. To chase down Mollusk a bit longer than he'd like. Keeps stopping too early. Not understanding how quickly the boss moves. Hopefully he doesn't die. Okay, he's managed to kill it. We got Gevin entering the fight now. 12-7 finishing up second phase. I'm going to be heading over towards third.
12 also got the Notes Moon early, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
That's true. So Kaz was, I think, the only one that got it at the intended time. Although Karateman looks like he's also going to do so.
See the music? Oh, gotta go pause it.
Now Gevin about to be heading into the third phase of the Mollusk fight. TwelveSeven's already finished the fight and is going to be leaving back to the Odyssey via the multi-moon. Kaz heading over towards Luncheon 1. And pretty clean third phase for Gevin. It's going to conclude Seaside 1 for him. Kaz starting off Luncheon 1 by getting off of the lava.
Karateman got a very fast into the fight, got the manip to clip through the island, and nailed the ground pound.
Very good. Probably actually had the best Mollusk out of the Forerunners. Might help him get a bit of time back with the others. He is still pretty significantly behind. We have Gevin heading into the fight with Spew-Up, which TwelveSeven has just finished. This is about a Spew-Up fight between 12 and Gevin right now. Again, after load adjustment, that difference might be very, very small. At this point, the contest for leadership between Kaz and 12 kind of over now. Kaz definitely running away with the lead at this point. It's still not over for 12. Obviously, a lot can happen, and it's still possible for 12 to catch up, even if Casual makes a very small mistake. If he just keeps playing consistently. It's absolutely not completely over yet. But for now, Casual is running away with a pretty decently sized lead. Gevin is doing his best to try and contest 12 for the second place spot. Oh, Kaz taking a death. Kaz taking a death in the Magma Crossing room. Might be the opportunity 12 kind of needs. Although, I'm not going to lose quite enough time for Kaz to fall behind. Worst this will do is put a dent in his lead. Got Karateman finishing the speed up fight. Karateman for a while will essentially be playing catch up. That's going to be what he's hoping to accomplish. Kaz's run is not that bad, as PB just got a very good main game. I see. 12 taking it slow and safe in that sub area. Fair enough. Gevin finishing off Magma Crossing, gonna be heading up to the meet. Karateman just finishing, getting the Cheese Rocks Moon. And 12 also entering Luncheon Scenario 2, behind Kaz. Oh, Kaz not getting a dive, and taking a death. Not making it back to land. Gonna be dying to that lava there. Unfortunate. Got him climbing back up, trying to go for the jump again. This time he has Cappy, so it should be free. Yeah. Because entering the story cave, heading towards the next story moon. Of course, I'm gonna grab this secret moon here first. 12-7 about to enter the cave as well.
Karateman also just died in the magma sub area.
That is unfortunate. Gevin not going for the Capulus jump, just waiting for Cap to come back, which is a pretty fair, safe option. We got Kaz about to fight Cockatiel. Pretty clean collection of that Piranha Plant Lanterns moon. Seen from 12-7's screen. Cannot afford to forget that moon, as you do get exactly 18 in Luncheon 1, which is how many you need to leave the kingdom. Kaz now in the fight with Cockatiel, which is going to finish off the Luncheon story. So far, no one's had any struggles with Cockatiel yet. Gevin will be joining them in the fight shortly. Does a vault to do this? Kaz finishing off Cockatiel, 12 in our final phase. Gevin beginning the fight. Still some distance from Karateman. This Karateman just finished in the story cave. Gonna be heading out of there soon. Let's go get the Piranha Plant moon. We're about to see Kaz head over to Ruined for his one and only visit to the kingdom on his way to Bowser's. As the final part of main game begins.
Karateman crashed 2 rocks into each other, but got a different one to kill the piranha pretty quickly.
Unfortunately, he was able to find a backup rock. Take out the Piranha Plant. And we have Kaz officially exiting Luncheon 1. It's time for everyone's favorite RBM. The partial known for the mech fight and making any percent players very, very sad. Everyone's going to have a ruined chest clip. I highly doubt it. Not from Kaz. Kaz is going to do this movement, go around the back of the chest area to get up. TwelveSeven not going to jump around the back. Karateman about to finish the fight with Cockatiel. Oh, falling down though. And that's that. Well, Gevin entering Ruined. Everyone in the run about to be an RBM. As it is, we have Kasual with a pretty significant lead over everyone else. 12-7 being his closest rival. But Gevin not that much further behind, especially after load adjustments. While Karateman kind of lagging behind everyone else. Essentially relegated to playing catch up for the rest of the run. Not impossible that he'll be able to catch up. This lead is not too bad against Karateman. If his opponents begin messing up, he still has the opportunity to kind of contest things. The race is definitely not over for any of these runners yet. It could still belong to anyone. Kasual finishing up Ruined here. Gonna be exiting shortly after this multi-moon cutscene. We're heading into Bowser's 1, which is a pretty decent gauntlet. Actually longer than Bowser's 2, despite getting far less moons.
Karate Man's jumping around the side, but getting up no problem.
Nice. Yeah, Kaz is locked in. Twelve now entering Bowser's. Gevin's going to be leaving Ruin shortly. While Karate Man still engaged with the Ruined Dragon. Might be a while before we see him able to exit. Kaz gone for Bird Dram. Looks like it should work. Yeah, getting back up no problem there. TwelveSeven going to be looking to do the same.
Karate Man's now done with the dragon fight, going to be joining the others in Bowser's shortly.
Kasual having no real trouble with shards here. He's gonna take a bit of a fall there, but that's easily recovered. He didn't miss the shard itself. Karateman heading out of Ruined here. Kaz grabbing the extra moon to clear out the Shards Island before grabbing the Shards moon itself. And then going to be heading over to the shop with the Jizo moons. And then on to the fight against the two bunnies.
Yeah, Tectonic, this is definitely quite a close race.
Yeah, very true. Still could be anyone's game. Even though Kaz is still... Kaz definitely has an advantage at this point. But it's pretty close. Karateman struggling with shards. Didn't quite make it up to the roof there. Fell down twice. Ooh, that Pokio. Okay, he didn't die. That was really close. Looks like he's just gonna use the Pokio here to get the next 2 shards. Or at least that shard. Yeah, both shards.
Twelve is finishing Topper before Casual, but 12 still has to do Harriet, and Casual doesn't.
Harriet is the longer of the 2 bunnies, so there is a decent gap between the 2. Gevin entering the Topper fight. Probably going to be a similar situation between between 12 and Gevin. Gevin getting the checkpoint, because he's going to need that later. And didn't seem to have realized that he forgot to get it.
Gevin's now done with the brutal fights as well, just as Karateman is about to enter them.
Well, Kaz and 12 are making the climb up towards the mech. 12 gotta get the block moon first though, and seems to be having a bit of trouble with this ogre. Even when he didn't manage to get it to slam down, it actually hit him. Did Karateman go for Zar Bomber there? It didn't work. Fortunately, Kaz did not forget to do Pokio, and is gonna be able to get this moon, which is pretty important. He's gonna need that. He also needs to get the moon from Bowser's nose, and then he's gonna be able to move up to the mech. 12-7 needs to climb up both the outer and inner walls, as does Gevin, who is now coming up to the block moon himself.
Oh, that was a really nice backup from Karateman.
Did he do the backup Zar Bomber? I didn't see.
What, he failed one of the, like, jump throw hits, but he was still able to get Cappy to get back to the bomb and hit it at the right angle.
Oh, I see. Very nice. Unfortunately, having difficulties on the last upper phase. Managed to make it through. You have Gevin making the climb up towards the arena.
Casual's just finishing mech very clean as 12 is entering it.
With Gevin about to take the wire up towards mech. Mech can also be some time lost for the runners if things go wrong. Hopefully it doesn't happen to anyone. Looks like Kaz got through mech just fine. So far he's the only one to have finished the fight. I'll have to see how it goes for 12 and for Gevin.
No problems for 12. Karateman was able to talk to the toad in the exact spot where the camera doesn't have to pan. Gevin's going for TA here, nails it. Karateman also remembered to keep the bird taking damage, but not any major problems with that boon. Kasual's now the first in Food Kingdom. But 12 and Gevin are both not far behind, and Karateman's about to enter the mech fight.
That's proceeding through Moon 1, the final split of the main game. After this, he's going to be in post-game, where the bulk of the run will take place.
Karateman did not get target acquired, but he stayed on top and backed it up well. So no major mistakes for anyone in the mech fight. Kasual's going to be close to the very end of the Bowser fight before 12 enters it, so they're about a Bowser fight apart now. Gevin's not too far behind, getting the boon on top of the chapel, and Karateman's also in green now. Casual's now entering pillars just as 12 is entering escape.
Here it is, Kaz. Getting closer and closer to that main game exit.
Twelve's playing it safe, not going for 2D skip. And Casual is now the first one out of main game with a 129.04.
That's a nice, solid main game finish. GG's to Kaz there. But of course, going to be continuing the run into post game, coming into Mushroom 1. With 12-7 entering pillars. Gevin is in escape. Karateman will be finishing up the Bowser fight shortly. Some of our runners have had some difficulty in parts of main game, but hopefully should be able to bring things back to post. Really puts it's quite soft. Also, Paz is all about believe that he's already done. Considering we've seen how Gevin can catch up by this much, will 12 be able to maintain this momentum coming through post game? We'll find out. And will Karateman be able to make a comeback? All still up in the air. With 12-7 taking a break here. Gevin and pillars. Having some rough time in pillars here. Really struggling to take down first. With Karateman doing a lot of damage there. Did Karateman take a death anywhere earlier? It seems to be further behind. Well, maybe I'm just imagining things. Maybe he's not further behind than he was before. I don't know. Is he like really struggling with one at all?
Gevin with a 131.24 main game. About a minute and a half behind 12 and 2.5 minutes behind Casual.
Pretty solid finish. He is going to have to put in some work to contest the other two in post game. But it's not out of the question for him, especially with the load adjustments still needing to be taken into account. Though I do think, even with that in account, he's still behind 12 at this point.
Karateman getting XD skipped.
We have Kaz finishing up Mushroom 1. A pretty short split, which is basically setting up for the revisit of Mushroom later on in the game. Following that, we'll be heading into Snow 2. Beginning the painting chain, which is going to take up much of post game. So we're going to revisit each kingdom, collect. We have Gevin also in Mushroom 1. Karateman about to finish up pillars, and we'll see no more of main game at that point. All the runners will be in post game.
Karateman with a 133 tin main game.
Not terrible, but I believe... I don't know how good that is for Karateman. There was some mistakes in that run.
12 is back from his TA break, ready to get into post game.
We are going to see 12 returning to the game here. Gevin finishing up everything in the castle. Going to be heading to grab the 3D lemon. And also... then head into Snow 2.
Now, dinner, baby. Now, dinner, pinda. Oh, mother of... Yeah, mash say the amazing.
Kaz hanging into Shivaria here for the second part of Snow 2. Already finished everything in the overworld. Gevin just getting on with the overworld stuff right now. Finishing up notes. Now gonna go hit the moon rock. Karateman with a decent finish on tiles. 12 currently doing tiles. No troubles in blowy jury room so far for Kaz. Not getting caught out by the extra blowy Joey that they add in Moonrock for some reason.
Kasual also got this spiny manip, which is a small amount of time save.
W. Gavin going over land to get this timer challenge. Pretty nice. There's pretty clean movement there from Gavin. Fortunately, going to be taking a fall on his way over towards the spot which he was going to jump from to get to this last moon. So he's just going to run over, get next to the block of ice and jump on top of it that way, before heading into Shivaria. Took another fall though. What an unfortunate time. Kaz heading into Shard's room here, which is the final one of the Shivarian rooms that you visit, as Goomba room is not visited in Darker.
I know in a minute 12 is probably going to be doing a slight routing difference than the others in this kingdom.
Oh, does he? I
Well,
see.
I don't know if all of the others do Blowy Noe, but even if not, 12 saves the ground pound moon now that you'd normally get before Shiveria for in the middle of when you're bringing the Haifu over.
Oh, I see. That makes sense, I guess. I'm assuming he also leaves Shining on high if he doesn't do Blowy Noe. He gets that at the end.
Correct. So he'll just be going straight from this Tiber Challenge moon here to entering Shiveria.
I see. Saving the ground moon save time for Blowy Yessie. I mean, 12 does it, so he must think so.
I don't know if it saves time B-Frog, but it is easier, probably more consistent.
Kaz getting the final moon here for Snow 2, the crate in the race course, and warping to the Odyssey. Looks like he's gonna be doing not Blowy Noe, but he didn't leave Shining on high or the ground pound moon, which isn't optimal if you're not doing Blowy Noe. I will see if the others are gonna opt for Blowy Noe or not.
It's also a little bit slower to blow the block all the way like that, instead of just going directly to where the painting is and wall jumping up.
Yeah, true, you don't need to blow the block. If you're gonna use the Blowy Joey, it's better to just take him over to the painting directly. Gevin heading up to the top of Rango room here to get these last two moons. Karateman finishing up Blowy Joey, gonna be joining Gevin in Rango shortly. Though Gevin will likely be out of the room at that point. While 12 is also in Rango room, closer to the bottom. Gevin heading down to the race course. Did he do Rango room last?
He must have. His moon count does look correct.
I think I did see him coming out of shards. He must have done Rango room last, which is a strange choice. But I guess, bro.
I mean, there's not really any time difference, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all, because you're coming out of the same spot every single time. Still, it seems like a weird decision, because the route tells you to do shards first. Oh, no, it tells you to do Rango first, so he has intentionally decided to do it this way, which seems unusual, but there's no issue with it. Probably just preference, for whatever reason. Gavin is going to go for Blowy Noe. He does the single jump wall jump setup, and he gets a second try. Very nice. Kasual's making his way through Cascade 2. No real issue so far. Hopefully remembers to capture the chain jump. Big chain jump. He did get it, though he took a bit of unnecessary damage on the way. Gevin gonna be heading up to second dino skip here. 12 heading down to the race course for this moon. Or for the Hat and Seek moon and the crate. And then after that, we are going to see, we'll see 12's in a blowy Yeti route in action. And that's Karateman about to head over to Blowy Noi. Yeah, now 12's gonna get the ground pound moon. Now heading to the painting island. Well, Karateman doing the backflip Blowy Noi. He is having some trouble there. And then, yeah, finally getting it and heading to Cascade 2.
Oh, Gevin broke the other rock.
Oh. It's like he's just gonna skip it. You skipped the chain chomp. You need that. Oh, looks like you remembered, okay. Went back and got it. What is he gonna do about the rock? Is he gonna get it later at some point, or is he just gonna get it back?
I would guess just a backup.
Regardless, he's now in Mysterious Clouds.
Yes, 12 took a break for about 3 minutes at the end of main game.
Yeah, this is true. He did do that. Gevin currently making his way through the 2D section. Just gonna bring off to the top of the kingdom. Karateman grabbing the big chain chomp, heading over to Mysterious Clouds. So he's gained a bit of time back compared to TwelveSeven, just with basing off the where they were previously after leaving Snow 2. But of course 12 is still significantly ahead timer-wise because he took a break earlier. So in reality 12 is still quite far ahead of Karateman. We got the first player leaving Cascade 2. Oh, 12 took a death in Mysterious Clouds. Not ideal. Gonna give the other runners a bit of an edge. Yeah, we have Kasual entering Bowser's 2. Well ahead of any of the competition. And it looks like it will stay that way with 12's death and him kind of being the closest one to catching up to Kaz. Kaz kind of running away with it right now.
Oh, 12 died again.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Gevin now going back for the rock. Kind of expected that he might go back for it at this point. Oh, Karateman dying to a hat skip and a jump. Cascade 2 is taking names today.
12 just died a third time in the sub area.
Oh my god. Cascade 2's been really rough today. None of these runners really coming out unscathed. Kasual kind of in the best position. And thus being able to really defend his lead very well. And extend it massively, honestly. Yeah,
12 is
having to
playing
take
it
some really
quite
safe
safe now. I don't blame him.
Yeah, after dying that many times, you can't really be blamed for that. You weren't following SMO community. B-Frog, that is insane. 12-7 is having a really rough time. Mods crush his skull. Mods, you already know what to do. 12 almost going up without collecting the 2D moves, it looks like. Although maybe just breaking the blocks.
I think he did that on purpose to have them broken for when he goes back.
It looks like he did like an extra jump that looks like he was going to slot through, but I don't think he was actually... He probably just wanted to break the blocks. Which makes sense. Twelve getting the thing first try.
Need some daddy.
And Gevin is also in Bowser's too at this point. Still pretty far behind Kaz. But maybe in contention for second place. With 12-7 having taken this much of a blow in Cascade. Karateman finishing up Cascade 2 about ahead of Bowser's. He's also had not a great time in Cascade, but not as much, not to the extent that 12 has.
Karateman making that jump with plenty of room to spare.
Yeah, absolutely no issue there. We've got 12 about to finish up Cascade. The gap between 12-7 and Gevin here is definitely very, very tight now. It's possible that Gevin is ahead, especially with load adjustments. Check with the Bowser's 1 exits very shortly. me in a few minutes' time, though. Meantime, Casual's already made his way over to the arena, where the final few moons in this kingdom are going to be obtained. Gevin is on Switch 1, yes.
Oh, 12 taking a bonk trying to roll off, so he's gonna back it up with just the ground pound roll off of the horn.
Mhm.
Hi, just one can die. We went just one can die. Hey, yo, we went. Hi, just one can die. Oh, cat. We found Darren's ass.
Gevin unfortunately missing the Bowser's bird, which is honestly fair. I hate that bird.
Casual's doing Invader, which I think is a slight time loss for him because he's on Switch 2.
Yeah, it would be faster for him to do lunch and shop. It's possible he's getting it just as a backup. I don't know. Or he's just used to running on Switch 1 and hasn't really adjusted yet. We got Gevin about to head up to the arena for the final few moons in the split. Karateman is still on the first island there, in the third courtyard. Very clean bunny there from Gevin. Karateman gonna go get the bird now. Kaz already in Seaside 2. Starting off by looking at the hint art and harvesting the seed he planted earlier, as well as hitting the moon rock and getting the moons in that area. Then he's gonna head up to the lighthouse. Got Gevin entering the arena and able to find that moon without issue. Karateman grabbing past the moving wall before warping back up. It's like Kaz. Yeah, hit the bird there. No problem.
Oh no, 12
Oh,
died.
12-7 taking a death on this island here. Taking another death trying to jump back around. 12-7's kind of beginning to fall apart in Cascade and Bowser's here. Oh my god! Third death on the Ogre Island. Going for it again. Of course, this time managed to make it work. Gevin, of course, getting Invader because he is on Switch 1, which means it is slightly faster than shopping and luncheon. Oh, Kaz getting screwed over by the lurker in Seaside there. The wriggling on the sandy bottom. Kinda rough. There's Gevin entering Seaside 2. It's the current pace, it's looking like... Oh, 12 taking another death. Taking an unfortunate bonk there. And it's looking like with the current pace, Gevin is easily taking second place here. Unfortunately for TwelveSeven. Karateman getting through the Jesus sub area here, not without issue. He fell down there and had to get back up. Not as bad as it could have been. And that's gonna be Karateman done in Bowser's 1. Heading over done in Bowser's 2. Heading over to Seaside 2. Well, Kasual already making headway in the 2D maze. About to get the final 2 moons in there. Already pretty deep into the kingdom. He's made a lot of solid progress, hasn't really messed up at all. Just generally has been playing very consistently in this run. We've been keeping an eye on the contest between Gevin and 12, and I guess Karateman to an extent at this point. With 12 kind of dropping off. But Casuals continue to play very consistently, not making many huge mistakes. Definitely making a lot of progress through the game without conceding his lead at all. Very solid performance here from him. Karateman hitting the seaside bird with no issue there. So we have Gevin clearing out the area around Glass Palace before heading to the 2D maze. Having really no issue getting these moons.
Wells now also entering Seaside 2. I think his Bowser's 2 exit is worse than Gevin's was.
I think it was worse by a decent margin, actually. He's fallen pretty significantly behind Gevin at this point, even not taking into account load adjustments, which is unfortunate. Why is Gevin in the mechanic outfit?
That is a great question.
I guess he's planning on getting mechanic repairs complete without lunch and shop? But why? What moon is he skipping? Huh? But this is an outfit route. You get pirate for that. And you don't have mechanic at this point for that route. I'm confused. He got Invader. Yes, he did.
Yes, and he's on Switch 1, so that makes sense.
Karateman missed the block for the secret moon. And I'm not sure he knows how to how to like to combat that. Okay, he's just re-animates. That has respawn.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if that would like respawn the Koopa there or if it wouldn't work. 12 getting the seaside bird.
Casual's
Karateman?
already in Wooded 2 now.
Yeah, Casual making very steady progress. Last we saw, he was like in the kind of the end part of Seaside 1, while the others were still like halfway through it, so he's still very significantly ahead of the competition. Casual is running away with this race right now, it is his to lose. Skipping Invis Road and getting lunch in 2D as well. I feel like if you skip Invis Road, you just get deep down and Captain Toad though. You don't get Mechanic and lunch in 2D.
It would be Mechanic and Lunch and Shop, if anything.
Your Shop is like barely slower than Invader, which is the end of the route. Obviously it's flipped if you're on Switch 2, but for Gevin I mean. I feel like Shop is the better backup than 2D. That doesn't really make any sense, because if he was doing Shop, why would he not just buy Mechanic there? This is a strange route. This is a strange design. Very strange. Gevin kind of coming into the final segment of Seaside 2. 12 heading into the 2D maze. Gevin getting the moon above the hot spring island. Is going to be the final moon he needs before he can head up to the glass palace, or to the top of it. Although he is going to get 2 moons up there, of course, being Peach and the moon right next to the painting. With Kaz finishing off Talk Drift there to finally achieve Wooded Peace. It's going to be peace in every kingdom, as he left Wooded for post-game. And with that, he can now proceed to the main part of Wooded 2 and into the WSM partial, which is going to be pretty much a back-to-back gauntlet of 3 of the game's biggest kingdoms, which Kaz will now be clearing out. And Gevin is now joining him in that same partial, entering Wooded 2. Soon to be joined by Karateman and later by TwelveSeven. With that, I think I'm gonna hop out now. I have other plans to practice for my race tomorrow, and it's also quite late, and I would like to be a bit quieter. I do have Geto Otaku queued up to replace me on comms for the rest of this slot, for the rest of this race. So I hope you all enjoy his commentary as well, and of course Lapis will be staying here. So thank you for co-commentating with me, Lapis. It's been a great time. Yeah, I'll be going now.
And hello everyone. I'm here to
Hi,
replace.
Otaku.
Hello. I'm here to replace that bum over there. You know, can we get a we all my homies hate Nimbus in chat. What's up, everyone? I have been keeping up with this race. I see that Kaz has a decent lead. I know that 12 took his break, so not as behind as it looks. Cause why not? What is it? 12 not as behind as it looks. Gevin at least a decent bit ahead of Karateman because of Switch 1, and also just ahead of RTA as well. Also saw the mechanic thing, of course, as well. Don't know what he's gonna do with that. We shall see once. Well, we might see in this kingdom whether he gets Invisible Surveyor or not. That might answer part of our question. I believe 12 missed the checkpoint there, the Ocean Fish checkpoint. Luckily, you have so many checkpoints to choose from in Darker. So many fast checkpoints to choose from. He'll probably just get an extra one later if he hasn't already got an extra one.
Casual got Captain Toad Jump, no problem.
Bang.
Karateman and Gevin are now both in Torque and Drift. And 12's about to be done with Seaside.
We're gonna be heading to Torque Drift with them quite soon. I just realized, what is it? Even though Kaz is a pre-recorded, we do have, like, some sort of stats on the, bottom right there for Kaz. So, I don't know how accurate it still is because of 12's break. I don't know if 12 is actually in last place. Why is Kaz getting these Goombas over here? Did he kill some Goombas? You might have killed him though. Had the big Karateman again. They're both done with the fight. Gonna be breaking open the Moon Rock real soon to start the actual part of it too.
Well, should still be ahead of Karateman considering the break, but it is closer now than it was.
Oh, he worked the. Wait, no. Yeah, he did work the role. Unless he meant to do that. He worked at the painting instead of Station 8.
Possibly intentional.
Okay. Because heading into Flooded Pipes, gonna start a burst cycle right after this. And we did a ledge grab, so this is gonna mess up the pipes cycle a little bit. See how he handles it. That's not gonna make it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for the water now. But not take damage, so it doesn't have to watch the 2-second cutscene. Alright, I forgot Invisible Girls over first, and then Burst Cycle. Forgot that I'm the auto one now that doesn't do this. That was really close, but Kaz making it there. I haven't opted to land on the nut for not under the observation deck. Kaz on his way to start the bird cycle. Aside from the ledge trap, good start so far. Oh, shouldn't have said anything. This should still be fast enough to get timer 1 time. Here he goes for it. That bird is so far. Is he really gonna wait for it? He is. Yeah, he definitely had enough time for timer 1, but opted to just play it safe and wait for it.
Twelve is also warping to the painting platform, I believe, on purpose.
Interesting. Okay. Gevin is about to do for the pipes, and we get to see right after this whether he is skipping Invisible Silver or not. That
Oh, I didn't see what happened, but Kasual took a death in Breakdown Road.
I did not see what happened either. It's very unfortunate. No, he is warping the speaker properly, so he's not skipping Invisible somewhere. This is a stretch, but my only guess now then is he got the mechanic outfit early to offset the fact that he might miss one of the bird cycles. But if you do that, you would just get lunch shot. I don't know. Never mind. Forget what I said.
We shall see.
Yeah. Did Kaz activate timer? He did not. I feel like if you're not gonna get the nut during the timer, I feel like probably better to get it during like the jump to look down on Goombas. That nut over there. I'm sure it doesn't lose that much time.
Probably. Oh, 12,
Oh.
diving too early, not being able to save it.
Wait, dived where?
After the nut under the observation deck.
Oh, I was trying to dive to SPT.
Yeah, he
Nice.
dove too early and he couldn't adjust his angle to get on any ground.
Okay, I see what happened now. Or I know. That's quite unfortunate.
Kasual still has a huge lead going into Sand 2.
Mm-hmm. Gevin, gonna be going for the timer, which I believe he had. Oh yeah, bro, that bird is so far away. He has enough time. More confusion on why Gevin has gotten the mechanic outfit. 12 took a death. Kaz had enough time to get timer 1, but decided not to and had to wait for the bird for a bit. Nothing too big. The placements all around have stayed relatively the same. Oh, and also I replaced an Abyss. Wait, I'm sorry. Karateman missed a shard? It's not the one down there. Is it the one next to the... It has to be the one next to Red Knight of the Maze. That is quite a rough shard to miss. Yeah, it is. I assume that he got Bird already and is heading back for the shard. Third fact.
I'm not sure.
If he didn't, then yeah, he's gonna have to get a backup moon. But luckily for us, using the beginner / intermediate route, there's no shortage on the backup moons. One of the great things about using this route. I mean, Troll almost missed that moon there, but luckily was able to make it to the moon to start Bird Cycle here. Alright, man, about to do timer 3, no, Necro offense. Thanks for charge, and timer 2, and be joining Gevin and Kaz very shortly in Sam 2. Oh my god, Kaz having a ton of trouble with this bird right here. Oh, word?
Oh, Happy did not hit the bird for 12, so 12's gonna need a backup.
Oh, unfortunate. Sadly gonna, probably I imagine, Legend 2D. Either that or Mechanic Outfit. Probably Legend 2D.
I think Mechanic's faster.
Oh, is it? Never mind, maybe Mechanic Outfit then.
I think the only way 2D would be is if you do the platform skip, which I
Right.
don't think any of these runners would go for.
I guess it makes sense, because I think the whole reason why Legend 2D isn't that slow is because it's like kind of on the way to the mushroom painting. But with the Mechanic Outfit, you're going to slots anyway, so that's also kind of on the way. Makes sense. And if you do it, otherwise it's many seconds slower than the normal cutoff. Really? Okay. I always thought of it as a fast one. I guess it's not as fast as I thought. Still better than any other option that lane to. Oh yeah, of course. Because the only other option that lane to run is like what mushroom TD. Oh no! What actually do you do here? I mean, I guess you just. Oh
Okay,
wait, you
he
spawned
got the
here.
checkpoint.
Oh, okay, because you have the checkpoint. Okay, well, luckily he did, because now he can just do this. Yeah. Yeah, you can skip the Jackson Ridge checkpoint too, since it's got that checkpoint. Why are we saying no to Jackson? I don't know. I mean, you still got the checkpoint, anyways. What's up there, Star? How's the race going? We have Kaz, who is very affirmatively in the lead here. Followed by Gevin, 12, and then Karateman. 12 looks a lot further behind because he took his break, but should still be in third place here behind Gevin. The last race in Cypher first place got a 3:11, so new PB, and also new best time in Div B. Fletch also got a PB 3:16.03, which is like a 3:13 converted, and then Moby in third place. Yeah, Gavin switched my compliments or complicates the timing as well, so he's not as behind Kaz as it looks. I'm still pretty sure he is behind, but not as behind as it looks.
Gevin could have gotten the bird there if he hadn't gotten it already in Sand 1.
Yeah, that would have been a good backup. Yeah, true. But when it says like 131 behind, is that like compared to Kaz or that's compared to PB? Okay.
That
so
should be compared to Kaz.
oh, it is compared to Kaz. Okay, never mind. I thought that I for some reason thought that was compared to PB this entire time.
No, let's see. It also says pace versus personal best plus 16.
Not sure. I don't know why I thought it was compared to PB this entire time though. It is at a Bowser's too, so we don't know. It might not be fully accurate to what is it? Seaside and Wooded. But it is something that we can work off of, yeah. Either way, Kaz definitely has a lead, but it's just not as big as it looks. But also by that metric, does that mean that it's saying that 12 is 3 minutes behind Gevin? After Seaside 2?
I think
That's crazy.
so. I think they all compare to casual.
Oh, they all compare to Kaz, okay. That makes more sense then. So that would mean that 12 is roughly 2 minutes behind Gavin? Hmm. Oh my god, what a save Gavin there. Was about to roll off into the poison, but threw Cappy out in time and dived, so that he didn't. But Kaz already here in Metro, while the others are still going through Sand too. I know Nimbus pointed out earlier, but WSM are like 3 of the longest splits in the category. So this is like kind of like the final gauntlet before kind of like most of like the short kingdoms coming up. Oh my god, and Cat's having a ton of trouble on this jump because Cappy wants to go for the great for whatever reason. Looks like Gevin's gonna be joining Kaz very soon in Metro 2. Just has the Moai Habitat rooms left to get. Plus, like, the 3. Or not 3, just Lily, Crate, and, like, the Floating Sandsman. 2 and... Oh wait, no, the 3rd one being both away. Just 3 more moves after Moai Habitat, and then gonna be joining Kaz in, Metro 2 here. That's just UP Park. I just listened on the stream. It is.
Gavin died in Sand 2, definitely not intentionally.
Sounds fine to me. Whatever. Not the death. Anything but that. Wait, did he get the crate move?
He just broke the crate,
Okay.
and I guess he's getting it after flowing sands.
Interesting. Okay.
That's an interesting way to get up, but it works.
Yeah. Wait, did Cappy? Okay, Cappy did get the break. Nice. And just like that, Gevin's now joining the Kaz here in Metro 2. Karateman also could be joining them. Oh, that was crazy. I don't know what 12 was going for there, but accidentally dove off into the void. Okay, I guess he was just going for a ground hop downwards, but I guess maybe shook the controller too hard, maybe accidentally pressed the Y button, but gotta dive. Is that okay? I thought that move wasn't loaded on Gevin's screen for a second there. I thought Mario was going to go right through it. Luckily, it was, or it was loaded. And Kaz is soon going to be getting the Metro Bird here. I know that most runners in Dipsy are not a fan of this bird, so very interested to see how Kaz and everyone else handles this. Okay. That is not gonna make it. But he did spawn the moon, and he's gonna just jump up here to get the moon. So I guess not the worst. I don't think that was fast enough to instant capture the bullet bill here. I imagine he's still gonna try. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna do the backup. That looks too low. Never mind. We're good.
Twelve's about to be in Metro 2 with the others. Just gotta get this lone pillar moon before leaving.
Sir. Do you ever get into the flowing sands? I hope you did. I did not see.
I think he did.
No?
No?
Oh, really? Okay, Okay, he's missing 2 moons then. Which probably means he's gonna do deep down to Captain Toad in Link.
Okay.
Because I very much thought he's gonna do DCC. Well, so he missed Wooded Bird. Captain Toad went home into the bird, so... Fun. I don't know if it's better to just skip another moon to get both those moons down there. Instead of just getting, like, mechanic, but... If he skipped into the flowing sands, I'm imagining it was on purpose. I feel like that's a very hard moon to miss on accident. He fell down, didn't want to deal with it anymore. Oh, is that what happened? Oh, okay. Oh, so they... Okay, that makes more sense then. Wait. Kaz, already done with Metro 2 here, heading into Lake 2. My personal favorite split for no particular reason at all. Teehee.
Oh, Gevin landed on the post, but then slipped off.
Is that what happened? Why are we up here? Oh, interesting way of getting into the building.
Twelve
It's
getting
like-
that hat and Sequel just before he goes into that door.
Ooh. Nice.
Just one can do it.
Nice flip flip. I see Karate Man's bird here. Oh. Oh, he's gonna warp back up to get it. Okay, interesting way of doing the Goomba Moon there from Kaz. He got the 3 Goomba stack, but then landed in the water, so the other 2 died. Or, like, one of them died, but he just used one of the others to get the Goomba Moon here. Karateman missed it for a second time and is warping up to try and get it again. Oh no, this is where we're getting it back over, but finally lands on the... like, the light. And, what's it? Finally gets over this time. Yeah, he doesn't know the all moves back up. I mean, honestly, if I were to miss that bird, I would honestly just get a backup win at that point. I'd probably just get Mechanic or Lunch 2D. But yeah, if you want to back that up, you want to go into the private room and then jump on the taxi right afterwards, as the bird is just right there. I think if Karateman nails Scoot Clip here, that... Oh, never mind, that taxi is not going to be in the way. Did not see... Okay, 12 spawned the moon. Didn't quite land on the light there. It gets it afterwards. And Karateman only with a few moves left until he is also finished with Metro 2. I did not see what happened to Gevin's fish there, but something must have happened for Gevin to just be spinning in a circle for Lakitu. Oh, this fish does not. Oh my. What? Oh my god, yeah. Lake fish, not very smart. Bro, this fish is blind! Yo, Gevin's getting robbed right here. Yo!
Oh, this is so rough.
This fish is actually so blind. No way! Okay, yeah, I crashed.
At what point does he just ditch it
Bro,
and get a
oh
backup
my
move
God.
instead?
Yeah. Lake fish moment. Yeah, genuinely the dumbest fish, bro.
I just want to die.
Oh my god.
No.
It looks like Kevin is doing it like on the first like bite every time, which leads me to believe that Kevin doesn't do rumble. Okay. there
Yeah,
you go.
I think he might have rumble off because I saw him miss a couple of other fish reels as well.
Okay, Kevin taking a break after that. Very fair.
Fair enough. Oh no, 12 taking a death on the timer challenge.
Oh. Yeah, even with not doing rumble, that fish was actually really dumb. It's tragic. But I like the yeah, no. I like the break just to refresh the mentality. There's nothing wrong with doing that at all. That's what breaks are for, after all. And I think Karate Man's fish is also being really dumb. There you go. But that's bad, but... So finishing off Metro 2 as well, I'm gonna be heading into Lake 2 along with everyone else. Oh, actually, along with the other two runners. Kinda didn't realize that Kaz is already done with Lake 2. That, yeah, I must say that was awkward movement with the Goomba there. Gonna have to recapture another one. Let's see if we can make it this time. There we go, that should work. Let's see if the fish is kinda troll here. Bang, there we go.
Could allow him to make up a little bit of ground on the others.
Mhm. Getting the ultimate down throw. I love to see that. Yes, sir. Ooh, Karateman taking a death in the poison waste sub area. Gonna have to jump all the way back to this key over here. Or did he already get the key bit? Oh no, he's just getting this one first. Okay. Didn't quite see what happened with 12's bird there, but I mean I see that spawn, so yeah, that's all that matters. Also, Karate Man's Cappy homing into the frog, which saved him from, I'm fairly certain was gonna be a bonk into a death.
Wow.
So, nice save for once from Cappy. Oh, how do we go for this
Casual
clip?
is- Oh,
I can't
nice.
say.
Casual's at 398, which is exactly what he wants. He's not gonna need any backups.
Sir. Ooh, Karateman not making it to high flying leap. Just short of that jump there. Oh, Gavin coming back from his break. Gonna be continuing here.
Karate Man taking a death in Red Room.
Oh no.
12 is currently doing his backup moons deep down and Captain
Oh.
Toad.
He's taking another death that jump
Oh.
back. Okay. There we go. Finally gets that jump. It looks like he's just gonna be waiting for that other fair. There we go. Now don't jump, grab, clean, climb. Karateman's gonna be heading into luncheon here. That like shard like spawning like lasted a lot longer than usual. I swear that took forever. Oh, Gevin gonna be taking a death in the poison waste over yeah. Gevin might like. Okay, maybe not behind. But it's combination of the fish and plus that might actually be close with 12, honestly.
The gap is definitely closing here.
But none of the runners are safe yet, you know. Just saying, a darker death for anybody here will cause it. Will be the difference maker.
No major mistakes in jump grab clean climb for 12.
Love to see it. Kaz is just moving, bro. Oh, he's not gonna get the shiny fruit before timer. He's gonna do it the other way around. Playing it safe.
According to the stats, Casual is currently over 3 minutes ahead of his PB,
Why
so
didn't
this
he
could be a
that?
really good run for him.
Hmm. Which I believe his PB currently is like a 29.
Let me look at the sheet.
I'm looking at the sheet, but I'm fairly certain it's not up to. I
Uh,
swear he got like a 29 during the previous race.
It says 3:30:08.
Oh, not apparently he saved a ton of time and lost or something, because now it says he's ahead by 4 minutes.
Okay.
Don't know what happened in his PB and lost, but hey, time save.
Lost 2 could be a really rough split.
Oh right, Cass doesn't do Moonrock jump. Which I mean, fair. It's a very scary jump. It doesn't save
Gevin
much.
accidentally ground pounding down into that water tunnel.
Oh really? I did not see that. But Gevin coming up onto the best sucker in the game. Tiki.
This is a really fun sub area when it goes well, but it's also quite difficult.
Ooh. I can just be using the flower to get up here, very fair. Kevin gets through jump grab clean climb deathless. Hey. We're also heading into Legend 2 real soon, so we'll see if he gets mechanic here. And once he does get mechanic, we'll also get to see, well, we won't get to see yet, but see what he's skipping in place of mechanic. Eventually. Oh my god, having a ton of trouble putting this turret bed. There we go. And Kaz is going to be working to the top here to get, was it Captain Toad and then fly to the edge to Fog. Gavin captured the lava up way too early there. And afterwards he's going to have to go through the miserable life of doing Cap 2 bird cycle. My condolences.
Karateman has 398, which is good.
Show me finishing Legend 2 soon as well, and hopefully he will also be at 398. as he did get the two backup moves in late, aka DP Bound and Captain Toad, to replace Winterbird and Default Sand. And it looks like Kaz missed the moon here. Gonna have to come back down and Death Warp again. I see if Schultz at the right number, which he should be. I'm fairly certain he only missed those two moons and backed it up. Yep. Hey.
He is.
Just didn't make that.
This bird cycle looks like it's gonna be tight for Kaz. Oh, and Cappy doesn't want to home into the Spin Hack Enterprise moon. Oh my god, yeah, this bird's kind of long gone.
Alright. Given's not going in lunch shop.
Which makes sense. Uh-huh. So the question is, what moon is he skipping?
Yes.
Yeah, he is getting mechanic, because of course we are. It's on the way, and he's already in the mechanic outfit. So it's like, what are we skipping? Is skipping... Bird? No, that's not like you would skip Bird.
Please.
Yeah, since Kaz kind of messed up the cycle, he had to fly for a very long time to get that bird. And have to backtrack to get notes, and then backtrack again for Bunny. Which is quite unfortunate. Both making the drop down to Toad very safely. Yeah, Gevin at 399, which is one extra. It looks like he lost some. Oh wait, of course he lost on Cat 2 is because of the calf bird. Because he was 4 minutes ahead out of lost 2, but only 3 minutes ahead now out of Cat. On sub 325 pace, I forget what his PB was, but potentially.
I think it's possible if he plays really well.
Mhm. League 23 BBT for Kaz. Oh, never mind. Yeah, very much 25 pace. 24 pace, in fact. which he is able to pull a 24. That is gonna be the second best time in this division, because I believe Bullcraft got a 25 in the race. Oh, Karateman landed on the side but didn't get a jump. So, having to take a death there. Wonder who's first?
Yeah, who could that be?
Don't worry about that.
314 in Div C? That's crazy.
Probably an ulti count? Yeah. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. What do you mean, Kasual?
Fan of theory, đó.
Twelve's also not doing Moonrock Jump, but just flying the Paragoomba over.
Okay, fair. One's getting very scary. Doesn't save too much time. So, don't blame him. Oh my god, Gevin had a bit of trouble getting the Lost Rapid there for a second. Alright, Kaz, come on, do me proud. You better pick the right track. Come on, man. Up 03. Okay, not quite the right button combinations, but he picked track 26. I'll take it.
That's a way to get there, but still a W.
I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a go right there. Also, I just realized 12 getting Spin Hack Enterprise early to make Bird Cycle easier.
Yes, he does always do that.
Fair. Low-key might give it a try myself, because I absolutely despise Cap 2 Bird Cycle. But we have a... Oh! I don't know if Cass stuck on the Scarecrow on purpose, but... Either way, throwing Cappy back on the Scarecrow. What is this? It... Very sketch!
Ooh,
But-
Gevin took a death on Rock Jump.
That's gonna be really close now. I really do think that 12 and Gevin are quite close now. Honestly, all three of them might be really close. Can't quite tell.
I think Karateman's still a little behind, but it could swing either way between 12 and Gevin.
Hmm. Oh, Kaz, yeah, try to like skip the platform using the like the shake input, but didn't quite space it right. No, just going fully around. It did load the mood, so I'm gonna have to do a second jump. Is that gonna work for Kevin? Okay, interesting. Alright. I mean, I guess it did work. Wait a second. Hidden in the second half. Punisher blockade, timer 2, spin hacker pressure. Okay, never mind. So Kevin hasn't skipped him unless he skipped a moon and lost agency. He hasn't skipped a moon and cap yet.
Could still be Cap Bird. It could be something like Cracked and Luncheon. Oh!
Taking getting hit by the spiny, which changed his direction, which led to his death. Very unfortunate there. Oh, I thought it was gonna happen again. It could be something in Legend of Mushroom as well, or yeah, Captain Bird. We'll see here.
I think 12 got one less moon and cap than he should have, which lines up with what 04 was saying in chat.
Oh?
So 12 might need Luncheon 2D as a backup.
Oh, 12 accidentally fell off and missed it. Are you talking about the fly to the edge moon? Oh, or did he like jump off and miss under the Break One's brim? Oh, in the rolling sub area. Oh, then he decided to just skip it? Interesting, okay,
Oh.
yeah.
I guess there's not really a good way to go back for that one.
He didn't die. Oh, okay, so... Oh, I guess he like somehow rolled past it, got the main moon, and then warped up and just said he'll get Legend 2D. I see, okay. Moonshop? No way, Moonshop is better than Legend 2D, right?
Yeah, no way. Wouldn't be the first time someone's done Moonshop. So,
You're right. But you have to like kind of go a little bit further out of your way, and then there's an extra warp when Legend 2D is like kind of on the way to the painting that you're going to anyways. Let's see Gevin's birth cycle here. See how this lined up for him. HD is not that fast either. Sure, but I imagine it's gotta be faster than Moonshot. It looks like 12 is gonna be going for lunch in 2D instead here, as he didn't get Moonshot. That was kind of robbery. I thought that made it for Kaz there. Oh, and now he's not getting a wall jump. Oh no. Kaz, come on. There we go. 4 minutes ahead of PB entering Mushroom 2 here. You do love to see that.
Karateman picked track 4, unfortunately.
Oh, God. Katzen, you already know what to do. I mean, what? Nice music. No. I trust 12 to do the right thing here. I have full faith. Absolutely.
I do know which music track 12 picks.
I have full faith in Charles. Come on. Bam!
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Ooh, Gevin not getting tap bombs. Gonna have to jump back up here for this spin. Kevin's still up 8 million. So what are we skipping? What are we skipping? We only have 2 kingdoms left.
Tracks or maybe Mushroom Shot.
That might be an option. Twelve very clearly making his way to Captain Toad here. And I thought that Gevin was gonna dive off there, not gonna lie. That scared me a little. Luckily he was fine. Ooh, 12 just does some move for Becky Road.
That does make it easier to catch the lava bubble
Oh, no!
after it's on a good cycle.
Gevin might be fine, Gevin might be fine. I think he's fine. Okay, yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Close. Didn't quite let the moon in, but there we go. And Kaz is done, I just realized, talking with Toadette already. Gonna be heading to Darker. Let's see this Mushroom 2 exit here. A 47 exit. That's around like a mid 24 pace.
Yeah, he should very comfortably be able to sub 325 this.
Come on, Kaz. Again.
Twelve's headed towards 2D now for his backup. He's on 1 health, so he's gonna have to be careful here.
Very, yes. Lock in like never before. Come on. Oh dear god. Bang! There we go.
Okay.
Scared me a little, but we are good. And now we're no longer down moons. And instead, we just have Gevin, who's up a moon. But we still have no idea what bro is gonna skip.
He'll just get 501, trust.
Just the aura farm. Kaz, please don't. He skips cracks? I was thinking that too. That might be an option.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not a fan of that option, because I think that's... One, I think it's a fun one to get into. I think it's pretty fast since you're on the way. But... Invisible Snake Spike Rocks damage for Kaz. See, the thing is, funnily enough, I wouldn't have believed you until a couple of days ago where it happened to me. But luckily, Kaz is alive and just has Glide on Skip left. Yo, Kaz cook? He's cooking, bro. He's cooking. I knew that Kaz was gonna be one to look out for in this division. I was trying to tell everyone in this div that Kaz cannot be slept on. He's proven it. If I believe, yeah, I think Gevin did skip cracks. Thought he had a 28. I'm pretty sure that's what he got in his previous race. But he's on 24 pace right now, so that 28 will very soon be no longer his PB. And it looks like that's high enough, so it looks like Kaz is chilling. Twelve taking the jump up to the castle very safely with the triple jump. Very fair.
I think Gevin is still ahead of 12 here, considering the timer desync and the load adjustment.
Right. Oh, come on, don't miss money now. W, you skip? Of course, of course, of course. I'm very glad he didn't use the spin throw.
Same.
12 collected timer moon at 319? Really? Okay. What? I'm not saying, Gevin, where are we going? He usually is scared of that, really? I mean, fair. Like second place if all goes well. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be grabbing this timer at around 319 too. And time! GG's. 324.30. Now the second best PP of this division. What a run! What's up, guys? And also guarantees that he qualifies. So we won't be seeing Kaz again until the DMC semifinals. But he is one to look out for, as I expected. But while Karateman is finished up talking to that here, 12 still in the middle of yapping to Toadette, and Gevin also about to go yap to Toadette. I would like to this time to go ahead and thank all 4 runners here, Karateman, TwelveSeven, Gevin, and Kaz for participating in this race and participating in the tournament. We'll be seeing Kaz moving on into the semifinals. Gevin looking to join. Obviously, we're not over yet, so we shall see. Thank you to Lapis for holding it down in the co-com booth with me, and of course Nimbus as well when he was in the comms booth earlier. Thank you to Katzen for holding it down on Restream so that we can get this race, or see this four-way race between the 4 of them here. And of course, thank you to 12, Dasta, Sumbert, Mark Lucas, Troy, and Mase for organizing this whole event. And let's see Karateman's darker side finish here. Oh, that's not quite gonna make it. I also believe, did you see Karateman's mushroom exit?
I did not, but it says he's ahead of his personal
I did.
best.
Right, I keep forgetting to look at that. Yes, he is indeed a minute and a half ahead of PP into Darker here, so it's looking like we might see another PB here. Azender turning with a 335. Nice improvement, absolutely. I knew he was gonna prove a time. I knew he was gonna be a scary one to look out for. As he does have a 102.18, I believe, in 80%, and a sub 9 all moons. I forget exactly what his all moons is, but I know that's a sub 9. So I knew that he was gonna be a scary one. Concept special start because 12 is setting it up. Fair. That makes sense. 12 holding it down as per usual. That's why he's thinking up.
Looks like 12 is 330 pace here into Darker.
Yeah, like low 330 pace, which not too far off from PB, so still a good run for 12 overall. Had a couple of moments where Cappy didn't kind of want to work with him, which was quite unfortunate. But let's see if we can finish off strong here. The only thing Karateman has left to deal with is just that on skip. Okay, we get that. That is a nice PP secured. Did not see what happened to 12's frog there, but having to capture another one to make it up here. Almost missed the platform there, but not quite. I believe Gevin has like 3 more Toadette moons and is gonna be done with Toadette quite soon. We're gonna be joining them for Darker here.
I feel like Gevin might also be on PB pace.
Where does he switch one? I believe.
Oh, unfortunate death for 12 at the very start of Darker.
Okay, that is quite unfortunate. Luckily, at the very start, so not too big of a time loss as it normally would be. But if I just do some basic math here, I believe Kevin's PB should be a 30-34. Oh no, Charles taking another death. I don't know why he didn't get a cat bounce there.
Gevin can definitely PB if he has a good Darker.
Absolutely. This, like, it might just be like sub 330 switch 1. This pace versus PB is just wrong. Yeah, I can tell with how it says 8 minutes behind, because he's definitely on PB pace. Accurate BPT for the same reason. It should be like, it's definitely sub 330able. Hey man, about to finish off the run here with what should be able to be a PB. Oh yeah, definitely a PB. Because his current PB is apparently a 333.01. And this is this a 31? This is a 31.
Should be.
Bang! 331.48. GG's to Karateman on
GG.
Why can I do basic math? A minute and 13-second PB.
Oh, Gevin's struggling on the lava bubble section.
my
He's getting the
God.
heart tier before trying it again.
Oh god, this is making it real close between the two. I'm fairly certain. This is scary. The way that 12 was going on the flower mode also scared me too. I thought he was gonna walk off. Yes, sir. Superior joint contrast. Yes, sir. Not needing to ground pound for the down throw. You already know how that goes. And that is should be high enough.
That's enough, yeah.
Just when you thought he could have more aura. See, Hopper gets it. Yes, sir. That's a lot of height? Oh yeah, that is a lot of height. I couldn't quite tell with the camera angle that he had before. Yeah, he's definitely just fine. Oh god, Devin, please, no.
This is actually going to be a really close finish between 12 and Karateman.
Mhm. And Gevin also looking good.
Plenty of height.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Karate Man gonna be taking it over 12. Those death and darker costed him. But he used 12. Finishing off with a
GG.
331.57.
Gevin can still maybe PB here, I believe, and take second.
Mhm. Not to you, Skip.
Oh, fair enough.
Does anyone know the exact time save of you, Skip? Because I imagine it's not much, especially since like time kind of stops when you like capture something. Okay, but doesn't have audio, unfortunately. Ooh, not getting enough height. He didn't move enough. Having to land on that lower platform there. Oh, this can be close. This should be a PB though. Yeah. Kaz got a 24. He indeed got a 24. And that no, Kaz, no. Wait,
That
wait,
might
wait,
do it.
wait. Okay, so a PB,
Um,
but I think it's a PB by like 1 second.
yeah, 1 second PB.
3:30:34 for Gevin. Was that tied PB? No, say it ain't so.
Oh no.
No way you threw PB to that. But either way, for sure, even without loading, adjusting for loads, he is definitely the second place finisher for this race, which means that Kaz and Gevin are going to be moving on into the semifinals, while 12 and Karateman are going to continue to have to fight for that qualifying spot in the next qualification round next week against the two winners of the Pro or Demotion round between Nimbus B. Katzen and Michael Guy. 324 is wild? Yeah. Kaz is a scary one. And I hope that your dive at the end there did not cost you for PV. That would be quite unfortunate. But GG to all the runners. And the next race, which will be very shortly soon, as I believe 12 it's going to be setting up for it, is it a qualification? It is not. It's a Pro or Demotion round of Div B between Sunbird G, Pandit, and Sean Hartman, commentated by the Mind 2001 and Seaman Rulo. But that is all I got from me. If you want to add anything else, Lapis, you can. If not, we can go and say our goodbyes.
Not really. Just stay tuned for the next match.
So, see y'all then. Bye bye.